Hello everyone, welcome my channel ASP.NET Core, and today I'm going to teach you how to design or create a vehicle rental project in ASP.NET Core. So in a before I was started a vehicle rental project, and the prototype was given. But today we are talking about how to create a vehicle rental management system, or you can say that how to book your vehicle. Okay, so everything is clear. Now just go for the .NET Core .NET 7.0, and here you can see that ASP.NET Core web app with the model view controller. Okay, now in the solution explorer, just add a new project, and the project name is okay. So create a new project in our solution, that is vehicle rental project, and the topic behind my mind is that it is a required uh, project for everyone who rent our vehicle. So that is the basic things, and in this video I'm just going to add some models information and db context file, repository sections, and all. So first of all, you have to add a new project for the models, and you know that that is the model, that is vehicle model. So here we have a vehicle.cs file, and you know that actually here we have a lots of options for the vehicle, like vehicle name, type, model, etc. And here we have a lots of properties related to the vehicle, and also here we have a navigation property, that is booking. So first of all, make a comment here, and just you know that here we have all properties like name, type, model, number, color, description, image, and is available, is deleted, created, add, updated, add. So here we have a lots of options and lots of properties of related vehicle, you know. So after that, we will go for the next model, that is the user model, or you can say that application user. In this video, just I'm going to show you application user. We have some properties. You know, a application user can book multiple bookings of the vehicle. So a application user class is must to inherit with the identity user class. And you know that identity user is actually existing in Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.identity.entity framework core package. So first of all, install this package carefully by using the NuGet package manager. Why we use carefully right here? Because you know that lots of packages available in a NuGet, and just I want to choose a right one. So just pick this package and just install it, and you will focus that on the topic, that is, after install that package you have to resolve the squiggly line, that is identity user Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.identity. And you know that a lots of properties also available for the application user, and you know that application user have book multiple uh, you can say rent the vehicle. So also a vehicle have multiple, you know that for users. So many to many relation between the vehicle and the application user. So also just remove the navigation comment from here, and just change the name, that is rental, and the property name is similar, that is booking. Now in the application user class, just we have the properties, navigation properties the same with the uh, vehicle class. So here we have a rental class, or you can say that a junction table between the application user and the vehicle. So here we have a new model class, that is rental class, and in which we have add some other properties also, like ID, start date, return date, total price, is paid, is approved, is deleted, create at, updated at, and lots of options are there. Also, we have other properties like application user ID and the vehicle ID. So if so here we have the vehicle and application user, and these are the navigation properties. And just I want to add into the rental class. If I add a rental class, just you can notice that here we have an ID property. So there is no need to make it vehicle ID and the user ID right here, because in the future just I'm going to add a composite key and remove the ID property from here. So just save this and navigate to the web project, and also add a new repository project also. So here we have the new class library project, and the name is repositories. That is the vehicle rental project dot repositories. Okay. So the name of the class library project, that is vehicle rental project dot repositories. Okay. So here we have. Now, in the in the repository section, just I'm going to add two new folder, that is infrastructure as well as context file also, and implementation is there. So here we have a car context file, and you know that a car context and any context file is must to inherit with the DB context class. But in this project, just I'm going to add identity. So here we have identity DB context is used, and you know that identity DB context is also existing in Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.identity.entity framework core. And here I'm using cookie authentication right now. So here we have a identity DB context application user class, and you know that at car context and create a constructor of the car context, that is DB context options. So here we have a DB context options and car con with the car context, and like that pass that context with the base class. So just remove the curly remove the scope and just already created. Now after that we have to add a vehicle in the DB set, because just I want to write a basic CRUD operation on the vehicle also. Vehicle is only. So now just create a repository in the repositories project and add a interface in the repositories project. So for uh, interfaces, just add infrastructure folder right here and just add a new implementation folder right here. In the infrastructure folder, we have interfaces only, and implementation folder we have implemented classes, or you can say that concrete classes in of the uh, concreted classes, that is inherited, or you can say implemented by the infrastructure folder. So here we have a public interface iVehicle repository, and you know that that class, that interface use model. So IEnumerable of vehicle get vehicles, and you know that just I'm going to add asynchronous programming with the iVehicle repository. So here we have a vehicle just class, and add references of the models project. Now also add task of the get vehicle by ID, and instead of void you can take task insert vehicle, update vehicle, and delete vehicle. So just replace the void with the task. So here you know that uh, everything is good in the scenario. And if you want to go for uh, the vehicle rental project, and you just know about the vehicle rental project, and you just got many things about car rental project. Or you can say, if you want to create any project in ASP.NET Core, so first of all define the requirements, start by defining the requirements of your car rental project. What types of vehicle will be rented, what features should be rental system have, and what are the roles of the users and what permission do they need. This information will help guide the development process. So that is the basic requirement. So here I'm using repository pattern and implement that repository with the context class. And you know that very well how to implement this. The second requirement is choose a database. You will need to store information about the vehicle, rental, and user in the database. Choose a database that works well with the ASP.NET Core, such as Microsoft or SQL Server. The next requirement is create the models. Looking like that, here we have three models, like you know that vehicle and rental and the users. So once you have defined the requirements and choose a database, create the models for the vehicle, rental, and users. These models will be mapped out table in your database. Set up the controller. Controller will handle the logics of your car rental project. Create a controller for the vehicle, rental, and users. Before creating your controller, must to have create a repository like that. So here we have a delete vehicle. Just I'm going to add by using the context class. So here we have a context.vehicles.find by ID. If vehicle is double equals to null, then means vehicle is not existing in the database table. So what you can do for these types of things, that is the very basic thing to add into your project, that is uh, generate the exceptions on the basis of this. So if it is vehicle is not equals to null, then context.vehicles.remove vehicle. And after that, you have to make some changes in the database. So using context.savechanges command. Now after that, you have to go for the task.completed task, that is return task, that is return unimplemented task. But you notice that return task dot completed task is applied in both section. That is, it's not a very good practice to delete a vehicle. If you want to add get vehicle by ID, then so here we have just remove the portions first of all, because it's not a good practice to task dot completed task. So make it first to make it asynchronous, the delete vehicle, and use async and await keyword. Okay, so prepare the repository on the basis of asynchronous and await keyword. So here you notice that await context.vehicles.find. Find is not related to asynchronous, so make it async, find async method. So here you notice that await.context.vehicle remove is not available with the async. And return.task.completed task, instead of this, you can just use throw new exception if vehicle is double equals to null. Otherwise, just you can use it here. Okay, so throw new unimplementation. If you are using get vehicle by ID, so you can use await context dot find asynchronous with ID, so you can use find async. If vehicle is not equals to null, then you can just go for the return vehicle like that, and here we have a vehicle get is not equals to null, then return vehicle. Or you can say that here we have an options to throw an exceptions like that. So here we have to use throw new exception and exception detail in the brackets, like ID is not available, vehicle is not available, like that. Vehicle is not available, or you can say that vehicle with the ID not present, that is ID not found. Okay, so everything is fine with the get vehicle by ID. Now just go for the get vehicles, that is here we have IEnumerable of the list. So that is the asynchronous type first to make it. Now the next one is to create where vehicles is underscore context await context dot vehicles dot to list asynchronous, and after that just check the list by using vehicles dot count is greater than 0 or double equals to 0. If it is vehicle dot count is double equals to 0, you can notice that vehicle list is empty. So throw new exception. These all exceptions are handled by exception global exception handling. So vehicle dot count is double equals to 0. So throw new exception, and here we have ID is what, that is vehicle table is empty. Okay. Now just go for the return vehicles. So here we have public task insert vehicle is also mentioned right here. Now so asynchronous right here. So where vehicle is, so first of all insert, just I'm going to add it here. So use context instead of new vehicle. I'm going to just add the fresh one by using the context. So using context dot vehicles dot add, so use await and use context dot vehicles dot add async, and inside it you can use vehicle. Okay, now after that you can use save changes async with the wait. Now the next one is the update vehicle also there, where vehicle is use await. So just I'm going to add vehicle informations. If vehicle like that vehicle await context dot vehicles dot find async vehicle dot id. By using the vehicle dot id, just I'm going to find the vehicle first, and after that we have to update all the informations of the vehicles. So you can do it yourself. Just I'm going to go for the tunings. Okay. Okay, so vehicle repository is created and you can say that implemented by the iVehicle repository, and in which we have to use all the CRUD operations. Now just go for the controller section and just add a new controller. That is, the name is vehicles. And here we have a vehicle rental project. So just I'm going to add a vehicle controllers, vehicles controller, and here we have a controller section. Now just go for the program.cs file, and here we have the new folder, and here we have the builder.services.add controller with views by using builder.services.add scope. Now just I'm going to add this service like iVehicle service, iVehicle repository, and the vehicle repository. So first of all, initialize the iVehicle repository with the vehicle repository. And you notice that here I'm using that is the uh, vehicle repository. So also use builder dot, the next one just I'm going to add mapper configuration also. So the next one is the vehicle controller. Just I'm going to add iVehicle repository to read data. Okay, so here I'm going to use paging also and searching also. So just create a new paging info class, and the next one is the searching text in the result in the, you can say that a list of list vehicle view model. And also here we have a enumerable type of list view model. So just create a new view model for your vehicle. Okay, so before going for the more implementation detail, just get the vehicle by using the vehicles repository.get vehicles. And you know that that is all things are done with the awaiter and the get awaiter and that get result. Okay, so here we have manage NuGet package for all these things for the migration. So first of all, add tools package, and Automapper is also mentioned. So here we have a Automapper package, install it. And the next one is the automapper.extensions.microsoft.dependency injection. Okay, so here we have a builder dot that is the Automapper configuration. So first of all, without any implementation of the Automapper, just I want to add a Automapper repository is the type of the assembly. So you can say it's a type of assembly, you can just assign it here. So add Automapper without any configuration. If you want to add configuration information of or add Automapper, so must to create a new instance of Automapper class. After that, mapper configurations is mentioned. Now in the configuration section, you have to add profile class and add that profile class as a singleton service inside it here. So everything you know that everything it's very fun, very interesting thing, you know. So without wasting your time, you have to purchase your project, that is project. So here we have a vehicle view model .cs, and here we have a vehicle profile class. Now just implement that class with the profile class, and you know that the each class that is CTUR, and just create a mapping configuration right here. So create map, inside it you can just add a source and destination information of the create map, and here you can just mention source as well as the destination. And the source is actually, that is the model, that is the vehicle, and the destination is vehicle view model class. But before going to much more detail, first of all, create a comment of this line of code. So thank you guys for watching this video and keep watching all other videos which is related to vehicle rental project in ASP.NET Core. That is the newly created project that is not familiar with the last one, because that is created by me, and you know that it's a old technology. So just I'm going to renew that project in the latest technologies, that is .NET only. So without any wasting time, so must to purchase this project and join the member. If you are the member, if you are the member of this channel, then you will get each and every month you will get a new project related to ASP.NET Core technologies and the web API projects also, and microservices also project I will give you. So without wasting the time, you have to mention right here. Thank you guys for watching this video, and keep watching all other videos which is related to vehicle rental projects. Thank you very much.